Please stand for the invocation. And then you can stay standing for the hymn, which is right after that. The Lord be with you.
Also with you.
Let us pray. All holy God, source of every blessing, we thank you for the mystery of growing up, the transformation of body, mind, and spirit that brings children to adulthood. Grant us clarity in memory so that those of us gathered here today may retain not only what we have learned, but also the gifts of fellowship, the hours of discovery, and the moments of insight that have brought us closer to each other and closer to you. Amen.
And the school prayer. Vouchsafe, O Lord, to prosper with thy blessing the work of St. Mark's School. Grant that all who serve thee here, whether as governors, teachers, or learners, may set thy holy will ever before them, and do that which is well-pleasing in thy sight, that so the Church and the commonwealth of this land may be bettered by their efforts, and may themselves finally be partakers of everlasting life. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Please be seated. Congratulations, class of 2024. This is your day. You have worked hard and well to get to this point, and you have richly earned the respect and congratulations of all of us here. As you sit in your place of honor, I hope you are feeling the admiration from fellow students, from faculty and staff, and from family and others who are with us to celebrate your graduation. For those of you who started as third formers, you have the distinction of having entered St. Mark's during a unique year, which required considerable perseverance. For some of you, the experience was as a boarder with very little ability to leave campus. For some of you, the experience was as a day student with very little ability to interact with your schoolmates. And for some of you, the experience was remote school with no opportunity to be on campus. I very much admire the depth of character you displayed as you leaned in to the experience, knowing it was not what any of us wanted. Fortunately, whatever your ninth grade school experience had been at St. Mark's or elsewhere, your fourth form year felt more like the school we all want to enjoy, since students, faculty, and staff could be on campus together once more. I admire that I have heard little reference over the succeeding years to what you did not have, or to what you needed to experience differently because of COVID. I admire, too, that many of you modeled patience and displayed a glass-half-full attitude when the move to Patterson-Scully was delayed in 2022 until after Thanksgiving. I know that younger students picked up on the cues of your gracious, community-minded approach. You have taken great advantage of what our school has to offer. You have challenged yourselves academically and impressed your teachers in the process. You have stepped outside of your comfort zone to try something new, whether a course or a program or in the arts or on a team. Many of you have engaged in travel programs domestically or beyond the United States, and you have benefited from grant opportunities and work with off-campus mentors. You have also given generously to the school. You have supported your fellow students in formal roles, for example, as peer tutors, peer discussion leaders, prefects, monitors, affinity group leaders, wardens, and captains. And you have supported your fellow students in your day-to-day informal interactions, too. I especially appreciate how you have demonstrated perspective-taking in your interactions, helping our school advance the goal of every member of the St. Mark's community feeling a full sense of belonging. When I experienced my 50th reunion a few weeks ago, I was struck by how many members of my class, 1974, described the lasting significance of friendships with fellow St. Markers and the lasting benefit of lessons they learned about life from adults here at school. I am confident that enduring St. Mark's friendships and the enduring influence of St. Mark's adults will be equally important to you, class of 2024, in the years and decades to come. Class of 2024, you are poised to lead lives of consequence. That is, to make a difference to others in whatever ways fit with your interests and personalities. Focusing on something larger than yourself is surely the path to deepest happiness. Finding that happiness, leading that life of consequence is what I wish for each of you. I hope that you have taken or will take the opportunity to offer thanks to the support you have received from your parents, family members, and friends, and from members of the St. Mark's faculty and staff. In addition to that individual thanks, could you please rise and offer a round of applause as a way of saying thank you to everyone here who has been instrumental in your getting to this point. Thank you for that. In the same spirit, I would like to take a few minutes now to offer special thanks to some people whose particular efforts have been essential to this Prize Day weekend going so smoothly for us all. First, thank you to the facilities and grounds crew teams who have made the campus look tremendous. Thank you to the communication. All right. Thank you to the Communications Office and Information Technology for ensuring that sound and video have been possible at events over the weekend, including a video feed of Prize Day on our website. And thank you to Food Service, who have presented some fabulous meals for us throughout the weekend. Thank you to the Advancement Office, who have expertly organized some of the Prize Day weekend events. And thank you to members of the administrative staff, most particularly my assistant, Marissa Papazian, who I was emailing with at about 6 o'clock this morning with the last details, without whose efforts this event would not have been possible, and Registrar Claire Messier, who ensured that all academic records were kept accurately. These and other staff members have gone to great lengths to ensure that everything about this weekend is just right. And thank you to faculty members Peter Glomset, who has organized all the prizes, and Karen Bryant, who has overseen all the logistics for the weekend's ceremonies, and who has helped us all know where to be and when throughout the weekend. Organizing the events for this weekend has truly been a team effort. Everyone involved has displayed the essence of St. Mark's, doing whatever it takes to get the work done in an outstanding way. Age quod agas. I would now like us to offer a special thanks to St. Mark's faculty who are departing after distinguished service to the school. Laura Appel Warren will retire after 18 years as a member of the History and Social Sciences Department. During her time at St. Mark's, Dr. Warren has been director of the Global Citizenship Program, bringing that program to a level of excellence that is recognized by peer schools in the United States and far beyond. Dr. Warren has also developed the Global Seminar and Advanced Global Seminar courses and taught Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. She has been advisor to the monitors and has been a house parent in Gacon and Sawyer. After 15 years as head chaplain, holder of the Barlow Endowed Teaching Chair, and for a number of years chair of the Religion Department, Barbara Talcott will retire. Reverend Talcott has expertly led the chapel program and has overseen annual baptism and confirmation, which seems to increase in popularity every year. Reverend Talcott has taught Judaism, Christianity, and Islam and advanced religion, a course many graduates tell me rivals the best they experience in college. Over the years, students and adults alike have benefited at challenging moments in their lives from Reverend Talcott's sensitive, empathic pastoral care. K.K. Rusinas leaves St. Mark's after 8 years. During this time, Ms. Rusinas has been chair of the Modern Languages Department and head of Tiryat North, and was honored in 2022 with the Kidder Faculty Prize. Ms. Rusinas has expertly taught multiple levels of Spanish and has led exemplary explorations of curriculum. As a house head, Ms. Rusinas has created a warm, nurturing environment in Tiryat, ensuring that the dorm truly feels like a home. Ms. Rusinas has also ably coached golf and soccer. Downing Kress will be departing after 4 years. Dr. Kress has expertly taught French and English, bringing her educational expertise and collaborative habit of mind to colleagues in both of her academic departments. A trusted innovator, Dr. Kress has helped shape the curriculum for the fourth form English course, Survey of Literary Genres. Dr. Kress has led the fifth form Lion Term team, been a house parent in Gacon, Tiryat South, and Patterson Pine, as she had coached cross country and led yoga and fitness instruction. An inaugural Farmer Penn Fellow, Brittany Brown, leaves us having completed that 2-year program. Ms. Brown has taught geometry and engineering and design and has been a house parent in Gacon and coached cross country. Many of her St. Mark's colleagues have been impressed by the depth of thought Ms. Brown has displayed in her work for Penn, work derived from her St. Mark's experiences. In particular, Ms. Brown has eloquently shared insights to members of the adult community about the characteristics essential for a learning environment that builds the confidence of every student. So please join me in a round of applause and appreciation for the dedication and skill that each of these faculty members has brought. And now to the presentation of prizes and awards. We have 2 prizes for members of the school's adult community. The words from my citations that you are about to hear are drawn from the nominations submitted by faculty, by staff, and by student leaders. First, the George Howell Kidder Faculty Prize, established by his children at the time of Mr. Kidder's retirement from the Board of Trustees. This prize is awarded by the head of school on the advice of faculty, staff, and student leaders to a member of the faculty who has contributed to St. Mark's above and beyond the ordinary and who has shown the same love of learning, compassion, and commitment to excellence which marked George Howell Kidder's life. Day after day, this faculty member goes above and beyond the ordinary and demonstrates skilled, caring investment in teaching, coaching, advising, and other work with students. This faculty member encourages beginning computer science students, now you know who it is, and mentors advanced computer science students with unfailing good cheer and wise counsel. When the school needed a head varsity boys squash coach this past fall, this faculty member stepped in and took on the role in spite of having just picked up the sport the prior year when he coached thirds. This faculty member traveled overnight via train to Philadelphia with the team for the Nationals tournament and also led the team to their first win over Groton in 15 years. Yes. In a patient, caring manner, whether coaching varsity squash or varsity tennis, this faculty member holds students to the highest standards of sportsmanship and team orientation. With students and with members of the adult community, this faculty member always has a kind word to say, however things happen to be going for him. I am proud, therefore, to award the 2024 George Howell Kidder Faculty Prize to Pat Laranger. The Class of 1961 Fred Burr Staff Prize, established by the Class of 1961 on the occasion of their 40th reunion to honor one of their teachers, Fred Burr, and his emphasis on the contribution staff make to the quality of the education provided by St. Mark's. Fred Burr considered himself one, like so many staff members, who enthusiastically support the work of faculty and students while working outside the limelight. The Burr Prize is awarded by the head of school on the advice of faculty, of staff, and of student leaders to a member of the staff who exemplifies these qualities. This staff member has epitomized the spirit of age quod agis in every role she has fulfilled during her time at St. Mark's. Starting as a member of the Flick team and in transitioning to the St. Mark's facilities team, the staff member conveys the highest of personal standards for her work and also makes a special effort to create positive connections with colleagues and others with whom her work brings her in contact. This staff member has been responsible for cleaning many parts of our campus, including the Burgess Center, the admission parlor, and the college counseling office, with a dedication to and an eye for detail. Since transitioning to Choate House, this staff member has been attentive to every aspect of the house, both inside and out, taking great pride in presenting the space in a pristine and positive way. Always ready to pitch in when a need arises, this staff member contributes in a variety of roles above and beyond what is normally asked of her. I am proud, therefore, to award the 2024 Class of 1961 Fred Burr Staff Prize to Tracy Hill. And now to students. The Brantwood Prize celebrates the strong bond that has existed for over a century between St. Mark's School and Brantwood Camp. This prize is awarded each year to the St. Markers who have done the most for Brantwood, and they are Pei-Ching Peter Yu and Rory Hutchins. The John A. Carey Prize is given in recognition of and appreciation for the 36 years of loving service John Carey gave to the school. It is given to that student who has contributed the most to the visual arts at St. Mark's and who has excelled in more than one art form. Regrettably, the recipient is not here. This year's Carey Prize is awarded to Ji-Hoo Choi. She is here. Sorry about that. The Carlton Burr Rand Prize is given in memory of Carlton Burr Rand, class of 1946, and is awarded for excellence in journalism. This year, the Rand Prize is awarded to Jonathan Hernandez and Ji-Ha-Chi Jackie Huang. I was also told this person is not here, but if so, come on up. The Coleman Prize is awarded to that student who, in the judgment of the English department, submitted the most outstanding original essay written during this academic year. And the prize goes to Xinghua Ariel Cheng. Here? Not here? Not here. Okay. The William Otis Smith Prize for English Verse is given in memory of a member of the class of 1907 and is awarded to that student who, in the judgment of the English department, submits the most outstanding original verse or poetry written during the academic year. Come back up, Ji-Hoo Choi. We will be sure to get the presents to her. Please note. The Redmond Prize for English Narrative is awarded to the student who, in the judgment of the English department, submits the most outstanding piece of original narrative written during the academic year. This prize goes to Aaron Rasmussen. The Frederick A. Common 47 Music Prize is awarded to that student who demonstrates the most talent in musical theory and composition. This year it is awarded to Cheng Ching David Ji. The J. Stanley Shepard Music Prize is given in recognition of Stan Shepard's 34 years of faculty service to the music program at St. Mark's School and is awarded to that student who has contributed the most to the musical life of the school during the current year. This year, the Shepard Music Prize is awarded to Aaron Rasmussen. The Walter Irving Badger Prize in Dramatics is given in memory of Walter Badger's 13 years of service to the St. Mark's Drama Program and is awarded to the member of the sixth form who, during their St. Mark's career, has contributed the most to drama at the school. This year, the Badger Prize is awarded to Diane Kwan. The Frederick R. Avis and Anna M. Pliss Science Prize honors two revered St. Mark's biology teachers whose love of teaching and learning set examples for both colleagues and students. The Avis Pliss Science Prize is awarded to two students who, through curiosity, determination, passion, and practical application of ideas, have acquired a deeper understanding of particular scientific processes. In recognition of her outstanding accomplishments in scientific research, her enthusiasm for deep scientific exploration, and a passion for making a difference through science, this year's first Avis Pliss Science Prize is awarded to Caitlin Young. So also receiving the Avis Pliss Science Prize, in recognition for his achievement across many disciplines of science and computer science, as well as his relentless desire to learn, this year's Avis Pliss Science Prize is awarded to Taras Yaitskai. The Philip Gallatin Common Class of 1914 STEM Prize is awarded to the student who has most successfully pursued breadth and depth of study in science, technology, engineering, and math courses. This year, the Common STEM Prize is awarded to Hyunji Tiffany Ahn. Don't sit too much. The Edward A. Taft 1969 Computer Science Prize is awarded to that student who, by interest, curiosity, original thought, and practical application of ideas, has acquired a deeper understanding of the field of computer science. This year, the Taft Computer Science Prize is awarded to Hyunji Tiffany Ahn. The John Suda Mathematics Prize is given in memory of a member of the class of 1904 who taught mathematics at St. Mark's for many years. It is awarded to that sixth former who has done the best work in mathematics, having also studied physics. This year, the Suda Mathematics Prize is awarded to Sunu Jung. The Roy Irving Murray Prize for Excellence in Sacred Studies is given in memory of a St. Mark's chaplain in the 1920s and 1930s. This year, it is awarded to Andrew Lamprey. The H. Casimir Durand Prize for Excellence in French is given in honor of a member of the class of 1914. This year, it is awarded to Zicheng Daniel Sung. The Peter Bryce Appleton Prize for Excellence in Spanish was given by Francis Appleton of the class of 1935 in honor of Peter Bryce Appleton, a member of the class of 1961. This year, the Appleton Spanish Prize is awarded to Xin Yuan Yolanda Zhou. The Chinese Language Prize is awarded to the student who has demonstrated extraordinary aptitude and passion for the study of Chinese during their career at St. Mark's. This year, the Chinese Prize is awarded to Ian Cho. The Henry P. Kidder Prize for Excellence in Latin is given in memory of a member of the class of 1914. Henry Kidder is also the grandson of the founder of St. Mark's School. This year, the Kidder Latin Prize is awarded to Xinyu Catherine Zhang. The Morris H. Morgan Prize for Excellence in Greek is given in memory of the member of the class of 1877 and for many years a professor of Greek at Harvard. This year, the Morgan Greek Prize is awarded to Madeline Bean. The Frederick A. Flickner Prize for Excellence in History is given in memory of a member of the faculty for 35 years. This year, it is awarded to Stephen Zhang. The George Hall Burnett Prize in History is given to commemorate the graduation in 1902 of a grandson of the founder. It is awarded on the basis of a special essay in American history. This year, the Burnett Prize in History goes to Daniel Guo. I said he can get it signed by the speaker since it's the speaker's book. The Ely Prize in Public Speaking is presented to the student who gave the best speech in the Global Seminar Public Speaking Competition. This year's Ely Prize is awarded to Dylan Capo-DeLupo. The Shen Prize is awarded to the winner of a public speaking contest among advanced United States history students on the topic of democracy. The prize is given by Y.L. Shen in honor of his daughters, Inji Ava Shen of the class of 1988 and Ing Juan Judy Shen of the class of 1989. This year's Shen Prize is awarded to Hannah Cha. The Daniel B. Fearing Athletic Prizes are awarded to the two sixth form students who best combine athletic ability with good spirit, good team play, and sportsmanship. The prize was established to reward both the winners' contribution to the success of their teams and their wholesome and positive effect on the athletic life of the school. This year's Fearing prizes go to Judy Rodelakis and Andrew Gibbons. The John and Elizabeth Monroe Prize, first given in 1949 in memory of a member of the class of 1902, was renamed in 1990 to include his wife, a distinguished and inspiring figure in the field of social work. The prize is awarded each year by vote of the faculty to the underformer who has shown the greatest promise of intellectual leadership and who, by their example, has best fulfilled the ideals of St. Mark's School. This year's John and Elizabeth Monroe Prize goes to Ian Cho. So Ian, come on back up. The Charles Willard Bigelow Prize is given in memory of a member of the class of 1891. It is awarded for promise of character by vote of the faculty to the fifth former who throughout their St. Mark's career has shown unusual determination in all their undertakings and who has continuously been willing to go beyond the call of duty to get the job done. This year, the Bigelow Prize goes to Antoinette Nettie Andrews. The Head Monitor Prize is presented to the two head monitors in recognition of exemplary devoted service to St. Mark's. Both in their public roles and behind the scenes, they have been outstanding leaders. The gift of these gavels honors everything our head monitors have given to St. Mark's in this role, Judy Rodelakis and Calvin Beard. The St. Mark's Prize for Experiential Learning is selected by vote of the faculty and goes to that sixth former who has demonstrated through action and reflection a particular passion for applying knowledge gained in St. Mark's classrooms to challenges existing in the larger world beyond our campus. The recipient of the St. Mark's Prize for Experiential Learning is Mazianne Pierce. The Bishop J. Clark Grew 1958 Community and Equity Prize is given in honor of a member of the class of 1958 and former faculty member and trustee who has worked steadfastly throughout his personal and professional life for social justice. Awarded by faculty vote, it is bestowed upon the sixth former who, in keeping with the school's Episcopal values, has exemplified extraordinary leadership of and a remarkable commitment to the ideals of community and equity, and whose unwavering dedication and contributions have resulted in a lasting impact on the St. Mark's community. This year's Grew Prize is awarded to Anaya Strong. The Association of St. Mark's School Prize is awarded by vote of the faculty to that sixth former who best represents the ideals of St. Mark's School and who, through their service to the broader community beyond the St. Mark's campus, enriches both their own life and the life of the greater school. This year's Association of St. Mark's School Prize goes to Yumna Syed. The Harold Hayes Prize, named for a member of the class of 1907, is awarded by vote of the faculty to the member of the graduating class who has been of greatest service to the school. This year, the Hayes Prize goes to Jonathan Hernandez. The Henry Nichols Irvin Scholarship is named for a member of the class of 1936 who was killed in World War II. It is awarded by vote of the faculty to that student who best exemplifies the character of Henry Irvin, who, while at St. Mark's, at Brantwood, at Harvard, and in service to his country, seldom missed an opportunity to do a kindness or lend a hand. This year, the Irvin Scholarship is awarded to Andrew Gibbons. The Pearson F. Melker Prize is given in honor of the founding headmaster of the Southborough School and is awarded by the St. Mark's faculty to that student who, through clarity of expression, effectiveness of logic, and sense of community well-being, best exemplifies the tradition and spirit of the New England Town Meeting. This year's Melker Prize is awarded to Angelica Duarte. The Douglas H.T. Bradley Scholarship is named for a member of the class of 1946 who was killed in the Korean War. It is awarded by vote of the faculty to that student who best exemplifies the qualities of Douglas Bradley. In the words of his headmaster, what was special, quote, was not so much Douglas Bradley's keen mind or his frankness or his physical courage or even his firm, forthright moral courage. It was his spiritual strength. This year, the Bradley Scholarship is awarded to Jacob Cifuentes. The William Townsend White Scholarship is named for a member of the class of 1886. It is awarded by vote of the faculty to a deserving student based upon academic achievement. This year, the White Scholarship is awarded to Taras Yaitskaya. The William G. Thayer Scholarship Fund prizes were established by the alumni to honor the Thayers' first 25 years of service to St. Mark's. It is awarded each year to those students in each form with the highest academic average for the year. The recipient of the Thayer Prize from this year's sixth form is Jiachi Jackie Huang. For this year's fifth form, Sung Hyun Carrie Kim. Also from this year's fifth form, Gregory Lee. From this year's fourth form, Xinyu Catherine Zhang. And from this year's third form, Yunsu Lily Oh. The Dr. and Mrs. William Thayer Scholarship is awarded to the student not in the graduating class with the highest academic standing in the school. This year's Thayer Scholarship is awarded to Xinyu Catherine Zhang. Our final prize is the Founders Medal, which honors the school's founder, Joseph Burnett, and is endowed in memory of Brigadier General Richard Townshend Henshaw, Jr. of the class of 1930. It is awarded to the member of the graduating class with the highest academic standing over the last 3 years of their St. Mark's career. This year, the Founders Medal is awarded to Erin Alexandra Modi Rasmussen. Sorry, we didn't practice that, but since she's my advisee, I asked if I could be part of the presentation, and the answer was graciously yes. And that concludes the awarding of name prizes. Congratulations to you all.
Good morning. It is now my great pleasure and honor to introduce our 2024 Prize Day speaker. Alex Ward, St. Mark's School, class of 2008, is a national security reporter at Politico. He covers the White House's role in forming and executing U.S. foreign policy and the power players shaping national security policy in Washington, D.C. Alex was the first anchor of Politico's National Security Daily newsletter. He has won numerous awards for his reporting. Most notably, Alex was part of a Politico team that was a finalist for the 2023 Pulitzer Prize, journalism's highest honor, for their reporting on the unprecedented leak of a draft Supreme Court opinion in the Dobbs case overturning Roe v. Wade. Alex also earned the prestigious George Polk Award for his exceptional reporting on the Supreme Court. Before joining Politico, Alex was a reporter at Vox, covering the White House and national security. And prior to his time at Vox, Alex was an associate director at the Atlantic Council's Scowcroft Center for Strategy and Security, where he worked on military issues and U.S. foreign policy. Most recently, Alex is the author of the book, The Internationalists: The Fight to Restore American Foreign Policy After Trump. He is a term member of the Council on Foreign Relations. Alex earned his bachelor's in international studies and his master's in international relations and affairs from American University. Last year, St. Mark's School presented Alex with the Lives of Consequence Alumni Award for his significant contributions in the field of journalism. Please join me in welcoming journalist, author, global citizen, and St. Mark's alum, Alex Ward.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Feeling good? All right, good. I promised to be shorter than that processional. I don't know what happened there, guys. Were you guys taking photos? What happened? What happened there? No? All right, people stumbled, it's cool. All right, fine. Happy to be here with you all today. Mr. Warren, Ms. Breed, trustees, faculty, students, staff, parents, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2024. Thank you so much for inviting me to come back and address you all today. I'm a reporter, so I believe in full transparency and telling you the truth up front. So here it goes. I was surprised by the request to speak at such a momentous occasion, and it's partly because of something that happened just a few feet from this tent. I took geometry my fourth form year, and I was struggling. I had just gotten a handle on numbers, and then they threw me a curveball in the form of adding letters to equations. Letters! For a while, I genuinely thought the answer to find x was circling it along the hypotenuse. And while I don't know what it does or what it's for, the only complicated math thing that I remember is the quadratic formula, because it was taught to me in the style of row, row, row your boat. Sing it with me if you know it. X equals negative b plus or minus radical. B squared minus 4ac, all over 2a. Nailed it. Song of the summer right there. Move over, espresso. I give you that backstory so that you don't think I'm crazy for what happened next. The teacher, Dr. Tanton, brought his dog in one day and placed a bowl of treats on his desk. To start the class, he said, if any of you eat a pepperoni stick, you can take the class off. Well, as he and my classmates chuckled, I sprang out of my chair and dashed to the bowl. I wolfed down that sticky, surprisingly peppery treat, like it was a 4th of July hot dog eating contest. It took me longer than I'm proud of to realize it was an obvious joke. Tanton, looking horrified while holding in a laugh, said, Alex, wash out your mouth and come back to class. So not only did I fail to earn a free period, but I had caused my friends to look at me the same way they looked at the dining hall's chicken, which, even when fully cooked, still somehow gives off raw vibes. Students know what I'm talking about. All this to say, I know I'm supposed to use this speech to talk about the future, what comes next after you leave Southborough. But I'm not sure I'm the most distinguished person for that assignment. I do feel qualified to talk about something else. This place, St. Mark's, and what it might mean to you after the ceremony. St. Mark's was my home for 18 years. I spent my childhood here, learning my please and thank yous and how to ride a bike on West Campus's hills. West Campus, all right. One for West Campus, we'll take it. We'll take one for West Campus, we'll take one. More for West Campus? All right, good, keep it going. In that time, I watched my mom teach generations of Spanish classes to say, tengo 14 años, not años. Spanish 1, where you at? I see you. And that there is an obnoxious way to pronounce Barcelona. So I know two things. First, the Kleenex I need whenever Stick Season's Noah Khan sings about New England. And second, that you're asking yourself the same question I did on this day. When can I get out of here? Believe me, I get it. If your experience was anything like mine, senioritis kicked in about 4 months ago, when that college admissions letter was a golden ticket to stop studying and double down on playing video games. You hung out with friends just a little longer in the common room. You stretched out your lunches and dinners, surveying the dining hall from that raised floor. It might only have been 2 steps, but at that point in your St. Mark's career, it felt like you climbed a mountain. And let's not forget that you survived a pandemic, navigated a tricky political climate. Some of you also woke up at 12:30 with a fire alarm last night. And you attended a school so intimate, with everyone so involved in your life, that if you fell down the stairs, everyone would know by the time you hit the bottom. Heck, you're the only class I know with a valedictorian who may or may not still be hypnotized. Yeah, I know about that. Reporters do their research, baby. We get to the facts. So, the impulse to want your graduation speaker to just shut up already so you can celebrate isn't just something I understand, it's also something I felt when I sat where you are now. But here's something else I bet you started feeling, a resilient, persistent notion that you just can't shake. This school, with all its prestige and problems, will forever be part of who you are. You may not have spent the holdovers-like existence at St. Mark's like I did, but you, too, grew up here. Yes, it's where you learned what subjects you loved and the ones you'd eat dog food to avoid. Pepperoni is gross, don't eat it. Anyway. But it's also where a hallway conversation unveiled a classmate's humanity, where a teammate's graciousness after beating Groton inspired you, where a dorm head acted as a parent in a time of need, where even the shortest romance, despite the heartbreak, taught you to care for another. Boarder or day student, here in this place, you lived together, worked together, laughed together, cried together, strived together, were together. St. Mark's, at the end of the day, is a home. And it's yours, just as much as it is mine. Over the years, I've had the good fortune to see many classes come and go. All of them, including my class of 2008, were full of people aching to jump in the car, leave for another town, state, or country, ready for their real lives to begin. Some of them, and I suspect some of you, genuinely didn't enjoy their time here. Fair enough. No place is perfect, and no 2 experiences are the same. Please know that we see you. But I also saw a lot of wantaways come back on the very next Groton Day, and then nearly all of them for their 5-year reunion. Some are willing to get lunch with me whenever I'm in their city, including a former classmate in Seoul, South Korea, who showed me his favorite dumpling place, making him partly responsible for this pear-shaped gentleman before you. And I think the reason why, for all of it, is deceptively simple. They lived here, just like you really lived here. Whether they thrived or survived at this school, they moved on with the confidence that whatever they did in life, wherever they went, St. Mark's was where they left it, a time capsule preserving memories for when everything was possible. This place still reminds them of a time when they weren't the final versions of themselves, when life came at them fast, before they took big risks, before they trusted their gut and moral compass to do the right thing, before they stepped out of their comfort zone, before their world expanded in vibrant ways. Despite all I just said, I desperately wanted out of here 16 years ago. I was excited to move to DC, meet new people in college, learn about the world, and get better at writing. That last bit wasn't so easy. A politics professor once gave me an F on a paper about the Supreme Court. Honestly, the grade was fair. I wrote all 20 pages mere hours before handing it in. It was so bad, she even asked, "Is English your first language?" The feedback was brutal, but the point remained. I needed to do better at writing on deadline. So I practiced the craft, and over time got good enough to get hired in journalism. Now, this kid from Southborough gets to cover the White House and travel with presidents, watching history unfold and having the privilege of engaging in our democracy by reporting what I see back to you. I even wrote a book about it. And in a twist, was named a Pulitzer Prize finalist for Supreme Court coverage. I didn't win the journalism award, but all right, it's fine. All right, one more. But on my prize day, I wasn't envisioning such a career. My thoughts were elsewhere. They were about whether I'd ever see a certain classmate again, if a teacher that inspired me would be here when I got back, if a secret crush would ever know how I felt, if the staff from the front desk to the training room would smile when I walked in, if the weekend van driver still bumped Kendrick on the way to the mall, if my coaches remembered that I ran at slow speeds but played with a big heart. There he is. And if the headmaster would still let me impersonate how he talks with his hands. Clearly, yes. Okay. But there was another thought. If I ever got the chance to speak at a prize day, I would not offer platitudes about your futures. No guy at a podium standing between you and your freedom could know what you're about to face. But instead, I'd speak about what I know. And what I know is this. I'm as proud as ever to call St. Mark's my home. And that's because you are a part of its story, as much as it's a part of yours. If I were to dip into providing life advice, I'd say that it's hard to build anything without a solid foundation. Count yourselves among the most fortunate to have such sturdiness beneath your feet. Don't let it erode. And no matter where you go or what you do, you will always be welcome here, and you will someday have the privilege to welcome others to this place, the place you grew up, the place you lived, with the family you made. Make sure, before you leave here today, with that hard-earned diploma in hand, to take a breath, look around, and reflect on that remarkable fact. Congratulations once again, class of 2024, on all you've achieved and on all that's to come. We'll be right here. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex, for your reflection on the lasting impact of St. Mark's on your life. As you note, St. Mark's will forever be part of the lives of the class of 24 in all sorts of positive ways. And Alex, we are so proud of you for leading a life of consequence in just the way that's right for you. So now comes time for the presentation of the diplomas, and I'm going to go down there. You're going to have to get closer to me. All right. We good? We good? Yes, good. Okay. So, assisting me with the presentation of this diploma will be the uncle of the graduate and trustee and member of the class of 1985, Jim Bartlett. Thanos Nikolopoulos. Picture. There's the fam. All right.
Thank you.
Chen Helen Ching. Congratulations, Helen. Look at camera. All right.
Thank you.
A classics diploma for Dylan Liu. Congratulations. Look at camera. All right. A classics diploma for Mazianne Ray Pierce. All right, look at camera. Max Parker Dushny. Congratulations, Max. All right. Taras Yaitskai. Congratulations, Taras. Eric Neil Martin. Congratulations, Eric. Thank you. A global diploma for Bridget Elizabeth Sullivan. Congratulations, Bridget. Zihan Hansen Huang.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ryan Trin Tran. Emily Margaret Svingen. Munene Joshua Muindi. Hyun Hyung K. Park. A global diploma for Ella Alice Flanagan. Congratulations, Ella. Shua Emma Liu. Zun J.C. Chen.
Thank you.
Oshin Dennis Lee. Congratulations, Oshin. Avery Catherine Leonard. Congratulations, Avery. Diana Heju O. Congratulations, Diana. Hyunji Tiffany An. Congratulations. Benjamin W. Markle, a classics diploma. Jason Hanjua Jang. Andrew Warren Gibbons. Calvin George Beard. Congratulations, Calvin. John Patrick Haggerty. Congratulations, John. Emily Ann LeBrun. Zapung David Joe. Devin Anthony Norman Reed. Wayseen Wendy Wu. Congratulations, Wendy. Judy Ellen Rodolakis. Congratulations, Judy. Troy E. Miller, Jr. Sanu Jung. Brendan Cornelius Thomas Kelly. Assisting me with the presentation of this diploma is Trustee Lauren Sabat. James Patrick Sabat. And now photo. Thank you. Great. Congratulations. Yichen Anna Jing. Congratulations, Anna. A classics diploma for Ming Gung Lee. Sir William Jason Mormon III. A global diploma for Jiachi Jackie Huang. Zinyuan Yolanda Zhou. Jia Kaur Anand. Congratulations, Jia. Jonathan Russell Balzerini. Useless Ramirez Roach. Congratulations, Useless. Kevin Bing Feng Lee. Coco Koi Yao Shia. Mark B. Gadboys. Congratulations, Mark.
Appreciate it.
All right. Victoria Hope Merlot. Erin Alexandra Modi Rasmussen. Congratulations. All right. Gannon Patrick Austin. Congratulations, Gaston. All right. Ellie Rhea Cartagenova Zahavi. How'd I do? Great. Good. A classics diploma for Madeline Lorraine Bean. Jung Hun Roy Beck. Austin A. Borgard. Jackson Allen Rosenstein.
Thank you.
Assisting me with the presentation of this classics diploma is trustee and member of the class of 1988, Robert Randazzo. Tabitha May Randazzo. let's do the, okay. Great. A global diploma for Charlotte Grace Crawford. Congratulations.
Thank you.
William Francis O'Malley.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Will.
Thank you.
Zhao Jin David Liu. Smile. All right. A global diploma for Diane Rafaela Kwan. Stephen Heng Zhang. Tyler James Scarangella. A global diploma for Jamalette Martinez. Congratulations, Jamalette. All right. Caitlin Jing Yi Young. Si Tong Crystal Hui. Congratulations, Crystal. All right. Mia Catherine Overby. Riley Nicole Perkins.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Riley. Hangmin Eric Zhang. Madeline Jean Bazinet. Congratulations, Madeline. A global diploma for Tian Ying Lily Wu. A classics diploma for Ella Caroline Carr. Congratulations, Ella.
Thank you.
All right. A global diploma for Jonathan David Hernandez. Yun Chuan Coco Chen. Andrew Lamprea. Assisting me with the presentation of this global diploma is faculty member Neil Cifuentes. Jacob Sumter Cifuentes. All right, okay. Daniel Guo. Anaya Zane Strong. A global diploma for Rebecca Huntley Garland. Congratulations, Rebecca. Yunjung Gina Yang. Marcus Solomon Osakwe Egbenedian. Folk Doing Vu. Brannick Zengi.
Thank you.
Sarah Catherine Matson. James David Maynard Kroll.
Thank you, sir.
Abigail Sampson Hayes. Mariah Crystal Rodriguez. ZG Jimmy Lou. Look at the camera. All right. Ezio Nicola Salambeni. A classics diploma for Ava Elizabeth Springsteel. Congratulations, Ava. All right. A global diploma for Kathy Shee. Congratulations, Kathy. There you go. All right. Yay. Richard A. Capello III. Sua Yu. Congratulations, Sua. So this final diploma goes to our valedictorian. It is a classics diploma. The class picked the speaker they wanted to hear the most. They chose well. So, Yumna Syed.
So I want to start by setting the record straight. I'm not still hypnotized. It's been 2 years. Good morning, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2024. Each one of us here today has had a unique and special journey at St. Mark's, so I want to take a brief moment to reflect and feel proud of our accomplishments. Looking back, we cannot forget the people who supported us through it all. Family, friends, advisors, teachers, coaches, and everyone else who played even a seemingly minor role. You all are the reason why we get to be seated here today, so thank you. I certainly know I would not be here without my support system. To my family, to all the friends I've made here, to my wonderful advisor, Ms. McBride, to Mr. Corazzini's third form TGS class, where I learned I actually wasn't afraid of public speaking, thank you. I urge the class of 2024 today to find your support system and thank them personally. These past few weeks, I found myself looking back to our freshman year. It seems bizarre to me that just 4 years ago, we were getting to know each other 6 feet apart while masked at all times. That just 4 years ago, we were sitting at lunch with friends trying to yell jokes over the plexiglass dividers. While 4 years should not feel like a long time, it does to me. Because as I reflect, I am unable to recognize the person I was when I got on my first Zoom class or arrived on campus for the first time. I look back and see a 14-year-old girl with braces and glasses who had no idea what was coming in the next few years. She didn't quite know who she was. And I'm sure that that was the case for the majority of us. But now, as we sit here today, ready to move forward, we are no longer those people. Our time at St. Mark's has changed us. To better imagine the transformation we've experienced, I'd like to share a quote with you all from one of my favorite novels, The Bell Jar. I believe it applies to both our past at St. Mark's and our future beyond St. Mark's. I saw my life branching out before me like the green fig tree in the story. From the tip of every branch, like a fat purple fig, a wonderful future beckoned and winked. One fig was a husband and a happy home and children. And another fig was a famous poet. And another fig was a brilliant professor. And above these figs were many more figs I couldn't quite make out. You may be wondering, how does a fig tree apply to our lives? Well, as we began our time at St. Mark's, some of us may have had interests and passions that allowed us to think that the future was lined up. But for the most part, we had a lot to learn. As new students at St. Mark's, that is where we began growing our fig trees, both individually and collectively. My fig tree, for example, was relatively bare as I entered St. Mark's. I stepped onto campus with no idea of what I wanted to do or who I was. Thankfully, I convinced myself to try new things. My freshman year, I signed up for computer science with Mr. Friedman. And as much as I struggled at first, I ended up loving it. I also signed up for Latin, and I'll admit, I only signed up because I heard that you could wear a laurel wreath on Prize Day. But seriously, over the past 4 years, my passion for classics and computer science continued to develop. But my fig tree is just one example. In front of me here today, there is an orchard of fig trees that have grown in so many different ways. And our trees have not grown in perfect conditions. It took a while for the roots to grow. As we all know, our beginnings as a class were quite tough. As I mentioned, COVID heavily affected our years here. We spent minimal time in classes during freshman year. And not to mention, our class missed the huge bonding opportunity that is Brentwood. But despite all of this, we were still able to persevere through. Our persistence through challenges has been extremely evident in our chapel talks this year. A large portion of the talks centered around seeking refuge in different activities. One example would be music. Our class has so many talented musicians, and quite a few of us performed as a part of our chapel talk. Some of us spoke about finding tranquility in athletics. And though our class had such a wide variety of talks, there was a clear theme of vulnerability and resilience. We had to endure so many challenges during our freshman year, and I believe that we've come out the other end stronger. Ever since freshman year, we have consistently participated in wellness opportunities offered here, whether that be hosting workshops or attending mindfulness walks. And I like to think this started because of our third form check-ins with Mr. Corazini over Zoom. Our collective experiences as a class have impacted the ways our fig trees have grown, but still, we have been able to grow our own individual figs. Not one tree is identical to the other. And this is due to the structured culture here at St. Mark's. We are constantly trying new things, not exactly by will. The required courses, the scheduled community block events, the afternoon commitments, all of these can feel taxing. At one point or another, we have surely complained about these numerous expectations. Even I've no doubt been frustrated about having 0 free blocks on Thursday schedules. But if we reflect now, I'm more than positive that we can each find a new interest that stemmed from a once annoying requirement. The fact that we have been given the opportunity to engage in all kinds of potential interests is the reason that we have been able to nurture new figs constantly. Flash forward to today, we have no idea what the future holds for us. But one thing is for sure, there are so many possibilities. In other words, our fig trees are flourishing. Though now we are faced with a new problem. What do we do with our trees? With all these passions that we have, how are we ever supposed to pick one? The answer is simple. Don't pick one. Our lives are going to take us in several different directions. What we once saw as our dream job may just become a gateway to finding our true calling. Every fig is just as important as the other, and that makes us who we are as people. I understand that sometimes it can feel like we have to sum ourselves up to be just one thing. But we are all so complex, and to focus on just one fig in a tree would be to diminish our potential. As important as it is to continue to nurture our current figs, it is just as important to grow new ones. In the last few days of school, a peer in my Greek class turned to Dr. Harwood and asked, "What is one piece of advice you have for us as we leave St. Mark's?" Dr. Harwood responded with just 2 words, "Join in." After seeing our confused faces, she explained, "When we leave St. Mark's, there will no longer be the required courses, scheduled community block events, or afternoon commitments. For the most part, we won't be forced to explore interests anymore, because we're on our own. So to join in means to make an intentional effort to keep growing our figs, because St. Mark's was just the beginning. We have so much ahead of us, and if we stop growing now, we'd be missing out on so much. So, as we embark onto the next chapter of our lives, join in. Push yourself to try new things, talk to new people, join clubs. You never know what figs might just start to grow. You may find a new interest in an unsuspecting place. Class of 2024, as we move past St. Mark's, may our fig trees never stop growing. Once again, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Yumna, for your reflection on your St. Mark's journey and the journey of your classmates. Your fig tree imagery resonates powerfully, I'm sure, and Dr. Harwood's advice of join in is perfect. So, St. Mark's class of 2024, you are now officially graduates. So we will now take a moment to honor your new relationship with the school and your new relationship with fellow St. Markers.
St. Mark's School Class of 2024, on behalf of the trustees and the Alumni Executive Committee, and speaking as a proud member of the St. Mark's Class of 2000, I enthusiastically congratulate you on your many accomplishments. At this time, I would like to ask my fellow St. Mark's alumni in the audience to stand and join me in welcoming you, members of the Class of 2024, into the Alumni Association. Your class is composed of such a diverse and talented group of individuals, yet you are unified by one similarity. You are all St. Mark's graduates. Our alumni body is over 4,500 St. Markers strong and represents a sophisticated and global network of professionals, an invaluable and lifelong resource for you all as alums. As your lives and career progress, it is so important that you continue to connect with your fellow Lions and embrace all the opportunities of being an alum. Attend special events like reunion and regional receptions. Participate in those career networking events, whether virtual or in person. Lead by example and volunteer for the school, like being a class agent or serving as a mentor. Give back to the school to show your gratitude. The lifelong value of your St. Mark's experience extends well beyond Southborough, and your bond with your school will always remain. You may no longer be a student at St. Mark's, but you'll always be a Lion. And your pride of Lions is vast and strong, willing to help with personal or professional connections throughout your life. I hope you take advantage of the strength of this network with our platform, SM Lions Connect. If you're moving to a new city, starting a job or an internship search, thinking about a career change, the SM Lions Connect platform will help you search and connect with fellow alums. So, St. Mark's School Class of 2024, on behalf of the school and our alums around the globe, I enthusiastically welcome you as members of the Alumni Association. I also now just want to take a very brief moment on behalf of the Board of Trustees to acknowledge the fact that this is our head of school, John Warren's final prize day, after 18 years of leadership and service to St. Mark's. John and Laura have truly served the school they love. John is one of the few St. Markers in our history to qualify as someone who has been a governor, a teacher, and a learner, a phrase many of you know so well. It is an understatement to say St. Mark's has been transformed as a living and learning community under John's leadership. He's one of the hardest working and most thoughtful gentlemen I know, and he's been a true steward of the school. Please join me in recognizing our head of school, John Warren.
Thank you. As we get ready to close the Prize Day ceremony, I would like to offer one more appreciation to you, class of 2024. You have achieved much and you have given much during your time at St. Mark's. During your time at St. Mark's, you have admirably demonstrated the mission goal of leadership and service. Your fellow students, the faculty and staff, and the school as a whole have all benefited as a result. We look forward to seeing you in Southborough frequently during the years ahead and to hearing about the continuing contributions you will make to a world that greatly needs the gifts you have to offer. On behalf of the St. Mark's faculty and staff, I wish you the best of luck. I have one final request. You heard me say this yesterday too, and that's to you graduates and also, if relevant, to parents. Please remember that St. Mark's is a smoke-free campus, and so smoking cigars either in this tent or anywhere else on this campus is a breach of this policy. While I understand the temptation, St. Mark's being smoke-free is very important to me and many others here, so please help in making sure we all leave today on the best of terms by avoiding that temptation. Thank you. Thank you. Reverend Talcott will now offer a benediction for which we should all stay seated. Following the benediction, we will recess according to this plan. When we hear the music start, we should all stand. The podium, that's us up here, will leave first, then the faculty, and we all will line up to greet the sixth form. The sixth form will then leave, and the departure of the sixth form from Belmont Field marks the end of the ceremony. Following the ceremony, we will have a lunch in the sixth form quad for sixth formers, graduates, your families and friends, and the faculty. We'll have a lunch for third, fourth, and fifth formers in the dining hall.
All right, sixth form, my last chance to say a blessing over you. You all have your little book. And you don't need to get it out. No, I'm not going to make you read with me. But it's yours. Hold on to it. You know what's in it. And if you need any more, Reverend Salter and I are just a phone call away. I care about only one thing. And I think you know what that is. In retrospect, I've heard many of you say that your time here was short. Well, I want you to know that life is short. And we do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who traveled away with us. So be swift to love and make haste to be kind. And may the blessing of God Almighty, your Creator, Redeemer, and Sustainer, be among you and remain with you always. Amen.
That is all. I gotta go. How about are you taking the books? Yeah.